What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about what Nike just won't give us, and that is the colorway of natural gray, or some of you say neutral gray. For those of you that are new, this is Vintage Kicks Gallery. So today we have 5 models that have yet to retro in a colorway that is yet to retro right. And we are going to start with the Penetrator family. Yes, Nike actually named a shoe the Penetrator, and it's one of my favorite names. And none of these have retroed in the past. And I know what you're thinking, the convention did retro in Japan, but that wasn't a proper retro, and that was based off of the team convention more than the regular convention. But let's not start with those. Let's get started with one of the funniest names that Nike has ever given a shoe, and this is the Nike Penetrator. This specific one is from 1984, and take a look. I think this is a great looking shoe. It still holds up today. They look amazing on feet. And the Penetrator is part of the Penetrator family. The only one I'm missing is the low, but let's take a look at the different models. We had the Penetrator High. We have the Penetrator S, which I believe was the first black on black basketball shoe that Nike ever produced, was on this model. A lot of people don't even know what these are, but I think they're really cool. They're very retro looking, and I wouldn't mind, seeing Nike retro these one day. This one is perhaps my favorite, and I don't have it in my size, unfortunately, but this is the Penetrator GT. Take a look at this. I mean, it kind of has airship vibes if you ask me. Great looking shoe. I wish Nike would retro it. Next, let's move on to the convention. A lot of people say these look like Air Jordan 1s, and you know what? I say they do. The team convention even more so. They look great on feet, and this is a really slept on model. I'd love to see Nike bring it back and give it a proper retro. Last but not least, the king of them all, the Air Jordan 1 in the natural gray colorway. Come on, guys, this is a good looking shoe. Take a look. If any of these have a chance of retroing, it's gonna be the Air Jordan. I do believe we'll see it, but if Nike does it and Jordan does it, they need to do it right. And here's what I mean. One of the best parts about the natural gray colorway is the actual material that the check's made out of. Check it out. Now, being that these are all 30 plus years old at this point, the checks have aged very inconsistently, making each pair almost unique. Take a look at the variation in the colors, the pattern, the texture, everything between these models. I think they look absolutely incredible. And this is one colorway that no matter what model it's on, always looks better with age. So what do you guys think? Should Nike bring it back? It was such a popular colorway in the 80s, and we haven't really seen it much outside that. Yeah, they do what they call natural or neutral gray colorways. They've done the Air Force One, for instance, but the color, the texture, the material, it's just not what it was. And if they do it, I want to see them do it right. I know the consumers would buy it, so if you want to see Nike, Jordan, retro the Air Jordan 1 in natural gray, leave me a comment, thumbs up. Hey, I tried. One shoe here that probably will get a retro eventually is the Air Jordan 1 in the natural gray. This has become one of the most popular sought after 1985 colorways, and it's never retroed. So let's see Nike and Jordan bring it back, but let's see them do it right. So natural gray is often called neutral gray, and it really is natural, and I found that out for sure through the Jordan catalog. Yeah, Nike's used the colorway neutral gray to describe this in the past with other models, but never with the Air Jordan 1. So you're not wrong either way until you apply it to the Air Jordan 1. So that's gonna wrap it up with this little natural gray history lesson. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. Let me know, what would you like to see? Which models, and what do you think of the Penetrator?